Hi Aquarius Dragons, welcome to your reading for June 2021. So I always ask for 4 cards to come up, sort of representing the 4 weeks of June. You guys got 5. I don't know why I always get the feeling with Aquarius that you guys sort of always go against sort of the norm. It's kind of funny. It's just this, and it's not in a bad way. I'm sort of laughing about it. I mean it in sort of a jesting, fun way. But it's sort of like you always go against the norm, because as I pulled this up and I thought it was 4 cards, all of a sudden one sort of snuck out. And so it's sort of like there's always more to you than what people would believe. So what we have here is the Ace of Swords came out in reverse. Now, these decks that I'm using are supposed to be read in the upright. But I do always pull in if they do come in the reverse. I do flip them upright again. And then I have to sort of question the card to see if it should be indeed read upside down or in the upright. So, but then because how it comes out has a lot of meaning to it as well. So the Ace of Swords, I really do, this is a very specific reading, and it's like, boom, this is it, right? We are going to clarify, but I really get the feeling like this is like, it's a pretty cut and dry read. But let's see, because every time I think that, it can get a little bit messy. So we have the Ace of Swords. It was in reverse. The Nine of Cups, the Star, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So the Ace of Swords was in reverse. So I think what it is I think that you had some sort of maybe just a misunderstanding or some sort of confusion around something that was supposed to make you very happy, right? It was supposed to bring you comfort, and it's just like, well, wait a minute, why is this not doing this? And you really wished and hoped it would, okay? Because you have the Star card. You were like inspired by it. It was like, this was supposed to be like this. Could also be, and this, guys, this is you. This is Aquarius. So unless you're dealing with another Aquarius, could be. But like, you were really like, sort of like, you were great with this. But I think that the confusion, it led you, like, you have the Two of Wands. So you may be traveling, because between the Two of Wands and the Six of Swords, it could be traveling cards as well. But what it is it's also about making a choice. Okay, it's about really having your hands on those stuffs and really saying, that's it. I'm going to make a choice to move on from this. So I feel like for these sort of 3, that it was all sort of wishes and hopes and stuff, and maybe you saw more in a situation than what was really there. Now, it could be, too, that you were also misled with it, okay? So I'm not, you have to sit back and understand where that's coming from, because, well, this is a general read, right? And so this isn't a personal, so it might be personal for you. But then you're making the choice, and it's been a hard decision to move on from this. Yeah. So Ace of Swords. So look, but you are moving or traveling to calmer waters, right? So you're leaving the stormy seas behind. So let's see. Let's see. And it's funny because I'm getting like, oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. Cards want to come out. Oh, there's one that's flipped. Where are you? Did it flip? Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. There was one that's flipped. Oh, see, it's right here. There is. Ah, okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, you're getting control of the situation. Yeah. So you've had some sort of, you're getting over a heartache and loss, and I get the feeling, yeah, Okay, so now this is enough. Now they're like, here, well, let's tell you the whole story. So let me see what's coming in here. So, yeah. So you're getting over, you've made this choice, okay? So with the Ace of Swords, it's sort of just slicing through the crap, okay? So there's some sort of loss you've had. With the Nine of Cups here, it would tell me that it is like, sort of like something to do with the heart, a matter of the heart. Could be love, but there's lots of things. If you're really passionate about your job, right? It could be your job, right? So it's just sort of an overall sense of heartache and loss. And it's been a challenge for you to obviously get over it because you keep going back to the memories, right? And this is memories of love. So our brain goes back to the good things. Okay, so you have to really make sure that you get out of this because watch what happens. So in the Two of Wands, it says emotional withdrawal, but I want you to look at that card, okay? See, it's not like a being stabbed by swords withdrawal. It is a meditating at the ocean withdrawal. It is a positive, mindful withdrawal. It's the High Priestess energy withdrawal, right? And look, and you're getting control over the situation. So you're getting into Emperor mode. You're getting control over it. Okay? You're thinking about getting a solid foundation. And look, Temperance, Sag. So balance. Okay? This is all about balance and patience, right? So you're finding that you found the patience and you're sort of putting this all behind you. This is good, Aquarius. I get a feeling like, I don't know if this is a new Aquarius or a new group of Aquarius that may be drawn to the readings. It seems like it's a different energy from the other Aquarius readings that I've been doing. So if you are new to my channel, welcome, and thank you. So what we have is the material and spiritual prosperity. It was in the reverse, and I do feel that this really did throw you through a spin, but that you're getting control over it to move on with this energy. Let's go back here first. Yeah, so from all of this, you've had to rest and rejuvenate. So it's taken quite a toll on you. I sound very upbeat because I get the feeling like it's very much... it's taken you a long, hard path to get here, but you sort of are on the way of finding your power and moving on with this. It's like, okay, you know, this is the clarification I needed. This is what I needed to move on. Okay, I get this. Okay, yeah. So what came out under here is triumph. So triumph and discontent and boredom. Now, your Triumph card, make sure you don't go too fast. This is about gaining control. Make sure that you aren't too aggressive with it. Boredom and discontent. I get the feeling, because, well, right now, I don't know where I am, we're still very much in a lockdown. And I get the feeling like you've... it's a warning not to disconnect the wrong way and not to move in the wrong way. Okay. This is advice not to be, sorry, it came to me and then I lost it. This is advice to be aggressive and determined to not sit back and be bored, okay? This is so that you don't fall into a bad pattern. This is so that you do move ahead, but positively. Don't do this, okay? Don't look down and back in a negative way. Okay, Aquarius? That's sort of your advice. Yeah. Because with that, right, so now I'm starting to, I feel like I'm going backwards. Don't do that, because I'm not even going to tell you what's at the bottom, because this is all warnings. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay, so, Okay, so artist's eyes. This is your meditation. This is your mindfulness exercise for the month. Look at the various objects around you. Now notice the space around them. Not just the things, but their shape, the space they occupy and don't occupy. The negative space, as the artists say. So I think this is a great practice in really seeing things for what they are, but not being bound to them. Okay, so you want to make sure that you see things, but don't get obsessed that this is a rock. This is my favorite rock. See, there's a little heart in it. Love this rock. But this is not just a rock, and I gotta have this rock. It's also the space that it takes up around it. So this is not just a wound, okay? And I'm gonna focus on the wound. It's like, okay, but look at what me coming to terms with this wound is going to help me move into. Right, set your sights on calmer waters, okay? And you'll get there. So it's funny because with your cards, like I said, you guys never do anything the way that they should be. But I have two cards that came up. I'm going to read the one for patience because I think that's a very big thing, having positive patience. But nurturing also came up as well. So I just want to show you those. And they're quite beautiful. I am just going to read the one for patience. Nurturing came up and I was going to put it back and it was like, no. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to mention it, but patience. There we go. Ready? A cautioning against the need for instant gratification, okay? An exhortation to allow things to ripen and grow at their own pace. Pushing a relationship before it's ready will scare someone away. A wise person once said, the reward of patience is patience. Patience is its own reward. So relax and take comfort in the knowledge that you are precisely where you are supposed to be. I get the feeling that what happened was, I think that you actually lost patience with this and you've made the choice to move on. I don't get anything about anything coming back. This could be, but honestly, I see you being patient enough with your decision to see that that's probably not the right energy, because I just got that pulled in from the Triumph and the Discontent card. Don't go back because you're bored. Don't go back because you're not happy with your life right now. Be patient, and you're going to find your authority. You're going to get control of the situation, and you're going to find your balance. Okay, guys? So Aquarius, beautiful read. Stay focused, okay? And have a wonderful month. Please do like, and there's other readings coming up. There's a solstice reading, the moon readings, and the weekly readings. I'll see you there.